Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to some more Board Game Arena. This is another game I wanted to highlight to you. This is a game I really enjoy playing in real life. Not that I'm very good at it, but I'll show you anyway. I love the thematics of this game. We're going to get into it. This is called Tokaido. I'll explain it as we're going along. Apologies for the mic volume. Basically, we're going through a 4-day journey through Japan, and you basically have to choose what sort of experiences you're going to have during the holiday in order to try and gather the most points. So I'll explain as we go along. I am going to pick. Uh, I'm going to pick Kinko, the Ronin, as my character. Alrighty, so now I can sort of get into it. So we all have a traveler, and each of our travelers have an ability. So basically, mine, I start with 7 coins, which is the currency for the game, and it means every time I go to the inn, I have to pay 1 less food. We'll explain that later, but basically, the inns are the places where you go at the end of each day. So you see the map is split up into 4 days. We've got day 1, day 2, day 3, and then day 4 up here. And every time you go into an inn, you can pay for food. And that's really important because food right off the bat is 6 points a turn, or every time that you do that. So there's a lot of points. So you see on the board, there are lots of different spaces that I can move to, and there are various things that these spaces can do. What I'm probably going to do here is take advantage. I've got quite a few coins. There's a space here at the village where I can buy souvenirs. I'm going to go there first. Since I don't have to worry about food, having money for food as much because of my ability. That's not the best. Okay, so basically there are 4 different types of souvenirs. I'll leave a link below, by the way, for a description of this game and how it works. But basically, I'm going to buy 2 of these souvenirs, and because they are unique from each other, I gain more points that way. So I spend 3 coins, and I get 4 points. 1 for the first souvenir, and then 3 points for the second one, which is unique. There are 4 types of souvenirs in total. So every time you collect it, you get 1 point for the first one, 3 points for the next, then 5, then 7. And then you can repeat the set again. And the way this game works is really cool. It's not in turn order. You don't go around the table clockwise or anti-clockwise. It's actually based upon which person is furthest back on the trail. So what happens is later on in the game, if you jump really far forward to try to block your opponents from taking certain spaces, they'll have lots of free moves behind you. Because I moved into the second space on the village, I'm actually furthest back. Now, I'm looking to see... Somebody else went for souvenirs. So I've got a couple of options. I could go to do the mountain painting. Could go to the hot spring. Am I going to try to compete for paintings? I don't know. I could try and get that mountain painting, I suppose. Oh, it's not mountain painting, sorry. Can't remember the word for it now. Fields, that's right. It's the fields one. Yeah, it's a longer term investment than the hot spring. I'm actually going to just jump to the hot spring instead because I don't know how many of those field paintings I'm going to get. The hot springs is you just go there, you get 2 victory points right off the bat, and if you're lucky and you encounter some monkeys at the hot spring, you gain 3 points. So both me and my opponent who went there both got 3 points. We both found some monkeys there. If I'd gone to get the painting, I would have only got 1 point for that turn. It would have given me more points in the long run if I'd been able to complete it, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that very much. And I'd rather prioritize souvenirs and maybe putting money into the temple. So now my turn. I could go to the farm to get money, or I can go to the souvenir shop. I've got to try and make sure I leave myself at least 1 coin for the inn in order to get food. Do I jump all the way there? Or do I block the farm? Who can go there? All of my opponents have lots of coins. So I'd rather block the shop, I think. Right, please give me unique stuff. There's 1 unique. I don't want to spend money on these 2 things yet, just in case I can't complete the set later. So I'm going to buy this one. So I got 5 points for that. And basically this is the way the game works. You just move your way along the trail. The different actions repeat each day, but sometimes there'll be space for 2 players to go there, like in the hot spring. Sometimes only be space for 1, like the fields panorama here. And just basically a game where you have to try and optimize your movement as well as blocking your opponents from doing certain things. Right, so this is kind of an interesting thing. Because my opponents have jumped quite far ahead of me, I've basically been given a free move. So I can actually go to the temple for free here. Now, I've got to be careful. I've only got 2 coins. So I've got to make sure I have at least 1 coin for the inn. If I wanted to... I'm going to go to the temple. I'm going to take a risk here. And I'll donate 1 coin to the temple. So that gives me a point. And also then, at the end of the game, the person who contributes the most money to the temple gets bonus points too. And now I get a free move. So I basically get 2 turns in a row. Went from the village to the temple, and now I can go to the temple somewhere else. I can go to the hot spring again, or I can go for the... That's the mountain panorama. So that's another painting. There's an opponent here who's already got 2 of them. So I can't really compete with them for it, but at the same time, I might want to block them. Who's that? That's the green one. Okay, green can go next. I'm going to go to the mountain panorama to block them, because I don't want this green player getting, 3 of the mountain paintings already within the first day, because it's 5 in total. I don't want to be over halfway from the first day. How did they get 2 already? Ah, they met a friend who gave them a free mountain painting. Okay. Now we're going into the inn. So there, you can purchase food. Food always gives you 6 points, but there are different costs. There's 1 coin, 2 coin, or 3 coin cost. If you're probably thinking, well, if it's worth the same number of points, then why would you pay for the expensive food? Because at the end of the game, the person who spent the most amount of money on food, in terms of the value of it, here I get a discount, but that doesn't negatively affect me. Hopefully there's something I can pay for. Yes, I can. Right. Now here comes a decision. Do I go for the cheap meal? And it means I've still got a coin, because I've got a coin. I get a coin discount from food, so it means I'm basically paying 0 for this. I think the answer is yes. Yeah, so the person who spends the most amount of money on food at the end of the game gets bonus points. So there's a reason why you'd want to pay for expensive food, even though it's giving you the same number of points. The other thing you do is you can take cheap food if you know there's a person coming behind you who's going to go into the inn after you who hasn't got much money. Because of my ability, that's harder for them to do. But there are some characters in this game who are quite poor, and you can block them from getting money, and it makes it very difficult for them. So you have to balance your own objectives and also try to think about what your opponents might do to block you, and then you try to avoid that as much as possible. So that's my turn. So yeah, you leave the inn, as I said, from the first person into the inn is then the last to leave the next day. I guess they sleep in. I'm going to take advantage and go to the farm here. I'm going to bypass this temple. I need to get extra money. So every time you go to the farm, you get 3 more coins. So that's going to really help me with the later inns. If I can try and get to at least 1 more village to get souvenirs, I'm able to complete this set. And then I'll basically just keep... I'm not going to stress too much about anything else. I'm not going to compete for paintings, I don't think. I'll just try to get maybe some bonus points from friends. Maybe go to the temple. I don't know what the state of the temple is right now. I don't know if I can see it here. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it'll show me. Oh, it does. It shows me here. Right, somebody's put in 2 coins into the temple. Okay. I can jump. I should really block that mountain. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because green can just go next. So if I jump to the mountain, green goes next because it's furthest back on the trail. So there's no point me blocking the mountain. So I may as well just take a free friend. That's here. Oh, I got a free donation to the temple. Excellent. Good. I love this game. I know the board game arena version maybe doesn't show it off, but the artwork on the board and on the cards is just beautiful. I love it. There's another game I discovered through Tabletop with Will Wheaton. Right, okay. I could go to the temple. Oh, they did go for the man painting. Okay. I think purple might block the mountain painting, so I might just... Yeah, oh, I'm purple. Grey will take the mountain. I'm going to donate money to the temple. I'll put another coin in. And that means I might be able to get to the village and the inn today. Yep, so I can go next. Ocean paintings. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the village. The chance I complete the set here. And nope, of course I don't, because that's too much to ask for. Right, if that's the case, I'm just going to buy this really cheap thing. I don't have to buy anything if I don't want to. That's kind of the cool thing about it. I might buy this cheap one, because you never know, I might be able to get... I might start working on another set. So I get 1 point for that. But I only spent 1 coin, so it's okay. I can pay for any meal in the inn that I want. So if I want to pay for a really expensive meal, I can. Just got to make sure I get money next turn. I'm kind of worried by these paintings. Paintings are sort of a long-term investment. If you can complete them, you get a lot of points because they're ramping up each time. The first one is worth 1 point, second one's worth 2, then third one's worth 3, and so on. Yeah. So yeah, you can get a lot of points very, very quickly. Once you do manage to complete them, your score will really bump up. You see, the scores are pretty even right now. So I guess the question is, what do I go for here? I could take the Zudon if I really wanted to. Yeah. Wow. One guy's got 14 coins. Whoosh. Yeah, they're not going to worry about it. How did they get so much? They just go to the farm all the time. I'm going to take the tofu. Oh, yes, another thing. You cannot have the same food twice. So I'm restricted from having tofu again. How did they get so many coins? Who's this? Great. Oh, they got a friend who gave them extra coins. They haven't spent that much in terms of food. Okay. Right. Okay, so what am I gonna do? This sucks. I wanna go to the farm. I wanna go to the village and the farm and also get a friend. I can't do everything. I guess the question is, do I go to the village now and I'm gonna have to pray I don't get blocked for food or there's really cheap food in the next inn? It's all random, so I don't know. I'm gonna go to the village. I'm gonna take a risk here. Yes, I completed my set. Right, that was worth it. That was 7 points for that. Yeah, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Nice. And you never know. Grey and green might jump past me, so I might be able to get this free friend encounter. Nope, never mind. Never mind. Green's gonna definitely go to the farm here. There's no reason you don't. Yeah. So then the thing is, then the next space for me is mountain, but I don't want mountain. Oh, I don't want to be moving that. My apologies. Yeah. So maybe I just go hot spring then. Yeah, I'm gonna go hot spring. Hey, met more monkeys. That's another 3 points for me. Excellent. This is going to be close. I'm in the lead right now. It's only because of my souvenirs, but I haven't got a long-term sort of play in mind. You do get bonus points at the end if you've... I think it's the who's bought the most souvenirs, and I think maybe if you visited the most hot springs, you get bonus points too, I think. Can't remember. It's been a little while since I played this game. Right. Can't go to the temple because I can't put any money in. Farm makes most sense. I really want to get meet a friend, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the farm here. It sets me up in terms of being able to pay for really expensive food for the next 2 inns. I could then go to the village again and try and get some nice stuff there. I just gotta hope that my opponents kind of block each other from getting the paintings. It looks like that might not be the case. Brown only needs one more of the ocean. This bluey grey color only needs one more mountain. Grey is sort of halfway between both. Okay. Right, I'm gonna be interested. Where's grey gonna go? Grey surely gonna go to the. Oh no, they went. What? Okay, they took souvenirs. Interesting. I may as well just take the free sea panorama. It's a free point. It doesn't delay me that much from getting to the inn. I'll get to the inn second. So yeah, I don't want to jump to the inn right now. So I got an extra point from that. I'm not aiming to complete this panorama, but the space was there, so I may as well take it. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about all these paintings. If they can spread out between players, that's okay. But if you get a couple, like one player, like Furkan here, is going to get Fields and maybe Mountain one. Ugh, yeah. I'm also leading for the temple right now, so, you know. Right, okay. I'm going to go bold here, and I'm going to pay for something expensive. I think it's Grey could just do the same. But Grey's bought really cheap food. I'm really surprised, given the amount of money they have in the bank. Hmm. So going to the final round, I'm in the lead, but by very little. Actually, no, I'm not in the lead yet. Nope, never mind. So that's the green color. Oh, it looks very dark on here. Okay, my mistake. Okay, so yeah, green's in the lead by 3 points. Oh, and look, they jumped straight to the friend. They ignored everything else. I don't really want to put. I don't really want to put money in the temple. There's only one farm. What do I need for food? I've spent 6 on food. 5. Oh man, yeah, they could all. I really don't want to jump all the way to the farm. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna go to the temple. If I get this coin in, yeah, that might guarantee me. Yeah, there's no more temple spaces unless they suddenly get a friend who will do it for them. So that might mean then I guarantee first spot in terms of, the amount of contributions I've given to the temple. That might give me the points I need to win. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What friend does a green get? Free painting? That's of the mountain one. That's decent. Yeah, they're all going to be fighting for these last spaces. Interesting. Yellow jumped all the way to the souvenir shop. Interesting. I can't remember if it's the most number of items or the amount of money you spent. I don't remember. Six. I think it's the most number. I think it's the largest number of things. Ooh. Asking about. What are they saying? What is a good idea when you may not get to the farm before the last inn? Yeah. We might start blocking the farm. I think I have to now jump to the farm because I'll have a lot of money and I can just buy the most expensive thing at the inn. I might just jump all the way to the inn. Ahead of them. Souvenirs are a weakness. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Grey spent all their money on souvenirs. Yeah, they have more souvenirs than me. I might be able to get to the last souvenir, but do I have to block this sea panorama? Who's going after me? Purple. Oh, I'm purple. Muppet. Green goes next. Okay. Green can block. I'm basically giving responsibility to the other players to block that sea panorama. There's... No. Oh, wow. Yeah, Grey's really pulled ahead here. They could easily complete this panorama. I might have to block it from them, but there's 2 spaces further up the trail. Yeah. I think Grey might have this. Yeah, good grief. Yeah, they completed the mountain painting too. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a huge... They stocked up so much money throughout, and then they just went to the souvenir and just splurged all of it. I'm gonna go to the friend. There's no reason not to. Oh, wow, they gave me a free painting. Oh, well. You see how quickly this game turns? I was second place. Only behind by 3 points in the inn, and now look how much has changed. Green has jumped all the way to the souvenir shop. That sucks. But that's the right strategy. Yeah, they got a lot of points out of that. Yeah, I maybe should have jumped there too. But I can potentially get to the inn and nick like a really expensive dish from them. So I might be able to win on the most expensive food. And I'm winning on the temple. Wow, I mean I'm almost 30 points behind Grey. That's going to be very difficult. Do I have to block this panorama? Oh no, okay. Uh Yellow got it. Okay, so I don't have to stress about blocking it as much. Well, it'll still be 5 points. So yellow got a bonus 2 points for completing this first. Or was it 3 points? Oh, it's 3 points. Oh yeah, of course it's 3 points. That makes sense. But do I really want... I only get 1 point for going to the fields. I'll go to the sea panorama, so then I'm blocking... I'm getting more points for me. That means Grey doesn't get as many points. And then I get to go into the inn second. So Grey has spent 1, 2, 3, 4 coins on food. I'm ahead of them. Damn. Alright. Ooh, is there a way I can block? 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, so yellow can't catch me. Okay, none of them can. I'll leave the tempura, so that means then Grey can't take it. Yeah. So, take this over. The final game points are going to be calculated really quickly here, so it might be a little bit mad. It might be a bit difficult to keep track. Okay, so I am currently last. So in just one day, I went from second to second to last. Here come the bonus points. Ooh. Hey, came joint second. There you go. Bloody hell. 23 points ahead. Oh, I didn't come second. Oh, wow. They got 3 achievement cards. So there, that's like end of game scoring. 94 points. Bloody hell. So what did I get in terms of bonuses? I just got the most food. What did they get? Ah, okay, they got the field panorama, and then they had the most hot spring visits. Even though we had the same number of points, they visited more. And they had the most friends. Okay. Oh, they tie. Oh, that's right. If you tie on an objective, you in terms of like the most number of hot spring visits, but you only get the panorama achievement if you're the first one to have done it. Wow, that was quite a lot of points they got in that last souvenir shop. That was really the boost they needed. I've never seen anybody like really store up points like that and then just went berserk in the final round. And like in terms of paintings, they managed to get all the paintings except one. They're missing one from the ocean, so the field is three pieces. Mountain 4 and sea 5. So to complete so many, and do they have any free? Yeah, they had one free painting. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you heard me throw that. Goodness me. I know they started with 9 coins, but I mean, bloody hell. Yeah. I should have probably looked at the abilities a little bit more and kind of seen that even though I was paying for one less, I was paying one less coin for all the meals at the inn. This was very difficult to compete with because they're buying souvenirs cheaper, and then this guy, functionary, just has more coins than me. And then by going to friend encounters, they were able to pick the one that they wanted, but they didn't actually have the most friends, which was kind of interesting. Wow, that game, that game very much turned on a turn at the end there. Oh well, I've got a lot to learn clearly, but I do love this game a lot. I love playing it in person. I don't play it often enough. It's just I know you can't see it very well in here because it's a little bit zoomed out, but the images and that is just so pretty. I normally just get attracted to games which are just visually, quite impactful. These are some souvenirs I've never seen before. So this might be like an updated version. I know there is like an anniversary edition or complete edition or something like that. And I've seen in Board Game Arena here they've got other options which I've never seen before. So it's sort of like mini expansions to this. But it's really cool. In fact, like it is very Zen-like because of the theme. They are walking along, the Japanese trail, but and it's just always like, oh yeah, going to see some monkeys in the hot spring. Oh yeah, you're going to paint a picture. But then it's all about getting points, and you need to be able to block your opponents when you needed to. So yeah, clearly I've got a lot to learn. It was really good fun, and these players seem very experienced at it based upon their elo. But there you go. It was a nice little game for you to show, well, for me to showcase, and I hope you enjoyed it and you've seen something new. Feel free to leave any comments below. And if there's a game on Board Game Arena that you think I should check out, then feel free to let me know. At the moment, I haven't got a lot of time to learn new games, but I will take recommendations. And if it's something that interests me, then I can try and record my journey in trying to learn the game. But I'm going to try and record these sort of little videos just to sort of showcase different games of Board Game Arena. And then during the summer months, these will come out in between the Fear of Dracula episodes, just to give you something different to watch, and then you can pick and choose the things that you want to watch. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.